Any rumour of a Russian advance and hurriedly formed roadblocks suddenly appear, volunteers and reservists springing into action. The defence of Kiev is taking on a character of its own, a character of collective responsibility, with vast swathes of society taking part. A short distance from this checkpoint, 2 vehicles have been placed across the road into the centre of Kiev. Volunteers filling sandbags and building the defences. Action is what is needed now, they say, not words.
We're waiting. We're waiting when you wake up. When you understand.
Where is your sanction? Where is sanction?
We don't need sanction.
Russia laugh from your sanction.
Where is Berezovsky? Where is Nemtsov? Do you know where is these people? Who guilty? So, you will be next.
People on the street who don't want to fight are either attempting to leave or heading for bomb shelters. But there are huge numbers of militias forming. They're everywhere, guns in hand, prepared to die fighting the Russians. The country's president is calling for everyone, and indeed anyone, to take up arms.
All those who can return to Ukraine, come back to defend Ukraine. And then we will have a lot of work to rebuild it. All those who can defend Ukraine abroad, do it purposefully, unitedly and continuously. All friends of Ukraine who want to join the defense, come, we will give you weapons.
Хто хоче приєднатися до захисту, приїжджайте. Ми дамо вам зброю. Усі деталі.
The city is remarkably quiet, eerily so. Few people probably believe that Kiev would still be held by the government for this length of time. But there is always nightly violence. A rocket struck this apartment block in the early hours of Saturday. A terrifying explosion filmed outside and inside. Terrifying the population is certainly its aim. In train stations and in the metro, people find shelter, either prepared to stay or waiting for a train away from Kiev. Amongst them, a group of university students ordered home by their parents.
Yeah, maybe Russia wasn't as big as what everyone thought it was.
Yeah, they thought that it just could do it in a day or two. But our army is too strong, and with the help of European community and USA, I think we can do it.
A key to any success in the defence of Kiev will be holding the 8 major bridges that link the east and west of the city. That, or destroy them. Ukraine and Russia both know this.
Well, the security services here are now absolutely convinced that Russian special forces and what they call fifth columnists are trying to cross into the centre of Kiev using the bridges that are very much the lifeblood of the city. They've said that they will use lethal force on anyone attempting to cross the bridges. Now, some will probably try, but they've also sort of made an appeal that it's so critical now that everyone needs to pull together and do as they're told.
Concerns about the infiltration of the city means that freedom of movement is getting harder. A curfew is now in place until Monday, with no exceptions. Soldiers will consider anyone on the street a Russian spy. For many people, this is likely to be a long and perhaps terrifying weekend. Stuart Ramsey, Sky News, Kiev.